I am Shado, and this verdict has never been heard. What you are about to learn was buried, hidden from the public, kept in the shadows. Listen carefully, because Shado does not repeat himself. On the evening of September 12th, 2023, at precisely 8:03 p.m., the tranquil streets of Chania were shattered. Fragments of a woman's laughter echoed through the alleyways, where she had been seen just moments before disappearing. But in a place that felt safe, how could someone vanish without a trace? Stavroula Leventaki was not just a name in a police report. She was a vibrant part of Chania's community. Every morning, she could be found at the local café, sipping her favorite Freddo cappuccino, the aroma of fresh coffee mingling with the salty breeze from the nearby sea. Friends often remarked on her infectious smile, a beacon of warmth even on the cloudiest days. She loved her evening walks along the harbor, the sound of the waves lapping against the shore a soothing lullaby, her feet rhythmically tapping against the cobblestones. But beneath her joyful exterior, what fears whispered in her mind? But what secrets did she carry that drew someone into her life? But what the reports never mentioned was a mysterious tenant, a 43-year-old man from North Macedonia, had moved in just weeks before her disappearance. Neighbors reported odd noises at night, whispers that felt like omens. Some claimed to see him lurking near Stavroula's home, and yet he remained invisible to the police. But why had no one thought to investigate him thoroughly? But why did everything about him feel unsettlingly off? The hours turned into days, and police combed through every inch of evidence. But then a chilling breakthrough occurred. They discovered a hidden recording from a nearby security camera, capturing unsettling moments just before she vanished. You could hear the faint echo of her laughter just before it was swallowed by an eerie silence. Think about what that means. Really think about it. As investigators dug deeper, they found unsettling connections between her life and the tenant, raising more questions than answers. But who was he truly, and why did he fixate on her? Then came the most shocking revelation. The tenant, now in custody, had been a prior suspect in another missing person case years ago. Details that had once been buried resurfaced, stories of manipulation, obsession, and shadows lurking in the past. He had slipped through the cracks of the justice system once. Now, with new evidence mounting against him, what would the truth reveal? As the investigation unfolds, the community remains on edge. Secrets once thought buried rise to the surface. But who will be left standing when the echoes of the past collide with the present? The police continue to gather evidence, but the trial is still pending. But what happens when the darkness finally meets the light? The trial is ongoing. One detail remains unexplained, and it could change everything. Shado will return with the verdict. But as we await justice, let's consider, what should happen to those who slip away from accountability? Type guilty if you believe the tenant is responsible, or share your thoughts if you think someone else is hiding in the shadows. Shado reads every comment. Prove you were here. The shadows know more than you think. Leave your verdict in the comments. And if you think you know the truth, Shado will return with the answer.